Hey guys, Ellie here. So I wanted to show you guys some more things about DID. Some things that you guys don't see that are more kind of like behind the scenes, I guess. Everyone thinks that DID is this fun disorder that they absolutely want because you're never alone and you always have friends and there's always someone to be there with you. And I think it would be cool to have, a bunch of people inside my head as my friends, and oh well, that would be so cool. Like, no, it's not cool. It's a daily struggle. It really is. And you guys don't really see that unless we want you to see it. So I'm gonna insert a video here for you guys of one of our bad days, just so you can see how much DID affects us and what it does to us. It's not pretty, it's not fun, it's not cute, it's not quirky, it's not something I would wish for anybody to have. It is a daily struggle. It is a very big mental health struggle. And it's one that we're working on. It's one that we are trying to have a better understanding of, have a better, I guess, relationship with, because it doesn't go away. I'm gonna have this for the rest of my life. Because our goal is not integration. We do not want to integrate anybody in the system unless they absolutely want to themselves to integrate, but our goal is not integration. So this is something that we have to learn how to deal with, how to cope with, how to better understand. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of, I guess, behind the scenes of what you don't see, and show you how much of a struggle it is. This video is for my fellow systems out there. If you ever wake up from a nightmare that just feels so real that you just don't know how to comprehend or process it, like, I just woke up from one and I don't even know who I am, let alone know how to process the nightmare that we just had. And it felt so real. I don't even know, how do I process this? How do I deal with this? So that video that I just showed you guys was taken yesterday morning. And usually when we wake up, we know exactly who we are. We know if we're Ellie or Bella, Ray, Buggy. I mean, we know who we are. We usually can tell. Yesterday was a very hard day. That nightmare completely scared us. It terrified us. And it felt so real that it felt like it actually happened, but we know logically it didn't. It was not a memory. It was just that, a nightmare. And it left us rattled the entire day. I mean, we went all day yesterday trying so hard not to cry, trying so hard not to break down, trying so hard not to stress out about it and not to cause another alter to form. We tried so hard yesterday to figure out who we were. We tried different things. We tried putting the hair differently. We tried mindfulness and meditation, and we tried grounding exercises, and we tried calling out each other's names to figure out who was fronting in the body, and we couldn't figure it out. We had no idea who was fronting. We did not recognize anything. And it was really hard. It was really hard emotionally. It was really hard physically. I mean, it was just not an okay day yesterday. And today I'm still feeling the effects of it. It took me a while this morning to figure out who I was again, and it's taken me a while to even get out of bed. I mean, it's physically and emotionally and mentally exhausting and draining. It really is. It's really hard. So please, before you say that you want to have DID, that you think it's fun and it's cool and it's quirky, do your research, please, because it's not. It's a daily struggle. It is emotionally, physically, mentally exhausting. It is very hard to live with. And it takes years of therapy and coping mechanisms and grounding exercises to figure everything out, to be able to have communication with alters, to be able to function normally. And we've been in therapy for a while, and we still don't have full communication. We still have heavy amnesia. We're still trying to find our way. There are more videos like the one I just showed you of us completely breaking down. There's a lot of them on my TikTok page, because that's where we feel most comfortable posting them. That's where we have a lot of system friends who understand our daily struggles. You guys mainly see the good side of DID, but that's not what this channel is solely about. This channel is about the good and the bad and the in-between and everything else. It's literally our daily lives. So if you know me, if you're family or friends, and you see me struggling, having a bad day, it's okay to ask if I'm okay. It's okay to ask if there's anything you can do to help. If you know me, if you know, like, if you're family and you know I have DID and you can clearly see that something's wrong, it's okay to ask. It's okay to ask who we are or who's fronting. It's okay to ask if we're okay, if we need help, if there's anything you can do to help us, if we're okay mentally. Because we might need that, and we don't know how to communicate that. It's okay to ask questions. We will 100% answer them as best as we can. And it's okay not to be okay. Even for singlets who are people that aren't a system. It's okay not to be okay. And that's okay. So I'm going to close this video by telling you guys to take your meds, drink some water, stay hydrated, do self-care, and check up on your friends. Because you never know what someone's going through.